Make money over, spend it, plan your days on Google Calendar. So let me explain what this means. If you plan every single day on Google Calendar, if you plan every hour of every day on Google Calendar, what happens is that you're doing things that are productive. You're doing things that are making you money, not necessarily monetary money, but they're getting you better. So for example, if you plan your day, you put on there, you're going to the gym, you put on there, you're doing cardio, you put on there that you're working on your side hustle, you put on there that you're working to level up your income, you're putting on there that you're working at this time, and you list out everything that you have to do. Now, all of those things may not necessarily make money besides your job or your side hustle or leveling up your career, etc. But going to the gym, like, that makes you money. It doesn't actually monetarily make you money, but it gets you better. If you're gonna journal, that necessarily doesn't monetarily make you money, but it gets you better. If you meditate, it doesn't necessarily make you money, but it gets you better. So ideally, you want to be working like as much as possible, 16 to 18 hours a day. Ideally 16 hours so you can sleep 8 hours. Literally work as much as you can, make as much money as you can in a day as possible, because we don't get days back. So you need to extract as much life out of every day as you can, because we're not going to get days back. So that way as well, you can level up your life. If you're doing things that are productive and you're not doing things that are not productive, then you're going to level up your life. If you have your days planned on Google Calendar, then chances are you're not going to watch Netflix, you're not going to smoke weed, you're not going to drink, you're not going to be sucked into doing things that you wouldn't already be doing unless you had them planned on Google Calendar. And that's literally why Google Calendar is a savior. It literally will save your life. It's one of those things where it just, it can plan your day. It can set you square. Plan your day. You know exactly what you're doing every single day. There's no confusion, and you know how to level up. Because what happens in life is that people will try to, get you to do things that you don't really want to do, or do things that aren't in alignment with your goals. So everything that I do, it's in alignment with my goals. I'm not going to do something that's not in alignment with my goals. Like I don't want to do that. So, and this is how you need to plan your days. Like, plan your days every single day. Everything you do must be like in alignment with what your goals are. And if they aren't in alignment with what your goals are, then you're just wasting your time. Because if you don't have goals in life, then what's the point of life? You have to have goals in life. So you have to do things that align with your goals. Like, everything you do must be in alignment with what your goals are. Everything. Because it's like, what's the point of you don't need to have fun. You don't need to do any of this stuff. It's like, do you have goals or do you not have goals? Are you serious about life or you're not serious about life? Because if you're not, then you're just going to waste your time and do things you don't want to do, and drink and smoke and hang out with friends that don't level up your life. Like, you want to do things that like progress you as an individual. You don't want to do things that aren't going to like level up your life. And that's literally what, that's what's going to happen if all you have to do is plan your days every single day. Make sure you're doing productive things every day. Make sure you're leveling up your life. Make sure that you have things in alignment with your goals. You got to be doing things that are in alignment with your goals. You cannot do things that are misaligned with your goals. Because like I said, you're just going to waste your time. No one wants to waste their time in life. No one wants to waste their time. It doesn't matter who you are. So that's why I'm trying to help you to plan out your days every single day, and plan every hour of every day, and make sure that everything that you have in your Google Calendar is in alignment with what your goals are. I'm going to have different goals than you are, but the most important thing is that it is in alignment with what your goals are. So that way, you're not wasting your time with life, and you're doing things that progress you as an individual, that progress your life. Because that's really the most important thing that you want to do in life, is move forward and progress. And I really don't see any point in life unless we're progressing and moving forward. There's 0 point to life unless you're progressing and moving forward. If you're doing the exact same thing and you're not like leveling up, there's no point. Now, of course, going to the gym every day is the exact same thing. Going to work every day is the exact same thing. But these things can build up over time. You know, if you're doing the exact same thing in terms of negative habits, then that's where it's not going to help you in your life. So that's the video I have for you. If you like this video, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.